Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Welcome to Dallas Cowboys Fan, your ultimate destination for all things America's team. Whether you bleed blue and silver or are just starting to catch Cowboys fever, this is the place. If you are a die-hard fan, please make sure to subscribe for more latest news and updates of your favorite team. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. If you're a die-hard football fan, especially if you bleed blue and silver for the Dallas Cowboys or keep your eyes on the drama surrounding the Las Vegas Raiders, then you're in for a massive treat today. This story has been buzzing through the NFL rumor mill, and it's got fans, analysts, and insiders talking nonstop. We're diving deep into the news about the Dallas Cowboys making moves for a major trade involving a Raiders star. Yes, you heard it right. This could be a game changer for the upcoming season, and we're here to unpack everything we know so far. So, buckle up, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into the juicy details. Before we jump in, let me ask you this. What would you say if I told you the Cowboys could be on the verge of landing a player who could change their season overnight? That's right. We're talking about a trade that could shift the balance of power in the NFC. Stick around because you won't want to miss the details on how this move could transform the Cowboys' chances and shake up the NFL landscape. Let's dive in. To set the stage, let's talk about the Cowboys' current situation. The Cowboys have been a team on the brink of greatness for years now. They've got a solid quarterback in Dak Prescott, a fantastic receiving core, and a defense that, when firing on all cylinders, can compete with the best in the league. But the one thing that's been eluding them? Consistency in high-stakes games and making that deep playoff run that the fans so desperately want. Jerry Jones, the mastermind behind America's team, has never been shy about making bold moves, and this one could be the key to pushing the Cowboys over the edge. Now, let's flip the coin and look at the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders have had their fair share of ups and downs over the past few seasons. With a passionate fan base and a star-studded roster that includes standout names, the Raiders are always in the conversation. But, much like the Cowboys, they've struggled to turn their potential into consistent results. And when it comes to the player at the center of these trade talks, it's easy to see why this move could benefit both teams in different ways. So, who is this Raiders star we're talking about? While the specifics are still under wraps, the buzz points to one of their key contributors. Could it be a defensive juggernaut, a game-changing receiver, or perhaps even a high-profile lineman? Speculation is swirling around names like Max Crosby, Davante Adams, and Josh Jacobs. Each of these players brings a unique skill set that could address some of the Cowboys' most pressing needs. For instance, Max Crosby would be a dream pairing with Micah Parsons, creating a pass-rushing duo that would terrify quarterbacks across the league. On the other hand, Davante Adams could elevate the Cowboys' offense to new heights, giving Prescott another elite target alongside CeeDee Lamb and Brandon Cooks. But let's focus on what's fueling this potential deal. The Cowboys have been under intense scrutiny this season. Despite a strong start, they faced questions about their ability to close out games and perform against top-tier competition. The addition of a Raiders star could address some of these concerns. For example, if the trade involves shoring up their defensive line or secondary, it would instantly strengthen a unit that's shown vulnerability in key moments. Or, if it's an offensive weapon, it could add another layer to an already potent attack. On the Raiders' side, there are multiple reasons why they might entertain a deal. One major factor could be their desire to rebuild or retool around younger talent. While their star players are undoubtedly valuable, trading one of them could provide the Raiders with the draft capital or depth they need to address multiple areas of weakness. Additionally, if the relationship between the player and the organization has soured for any reason, whether it's contract disputes, playing time issues, or philosophical differences, a trade might be the best outcome for everyone involved. Now, let's address the financial side of things. We all know the NFL is as much about managing salary caps as it is about X and O's. The Cowboys, despite their big spending reputation, have been relatively conservative in recent years when it comes to blockbuster trades. But with Jerry Jones' penchant for making headlines and his desire to see the Cowboys win another Super Bowl during his tenure, this could be the perfect moment to go all in. The Raiders, on the other hand, might see this as an opportunity to offload a big contract and gain flexibility for the future. The financial dynamics are always tricky, but with the right structuring, this deal could work out beautifully for both sides. So, what's the potential impact of this trade if it goes through? For the Cowboys, the addition of a player like Max Crosby or Davante Adams could immediately elevate them to true contender status. Imagine a defense with Crosby and Parsons wreaking havoc, or an offense where Adams and Lamb are making big plays every Sunday. The ripple effects would be felt across the league. Opposing teams would have to completely rethink their game plans, and the Cowboys' confidence would skyrocket. For the Raiders, the impact would depend largely on what they get in return. If they secure valuable draft picks or promising young players, it could set them up for success in the coming years. While losing a star player is never easy, it's often a necessary step for teams looking to rebuild or retool. And let's not forget, the Raiders' front office has shown a willingness to make bold moves in the past, so this wouldn't be out of character. Of course, no trade is without its risks. For the Cowboys, there's always the possibility that the new acquisition doesn't fit into the system as seamlessly as hoped. Chemistry is a crucial factor in any team's success, and even the most talented players need time to adjust to a new environment. For the Raiders, the risk lies in whether they'll get enough value in return. Trading away a star player is a gamble, and if the picks or players they receive don't pan out, it could set the franchise back. So where do we go from here? As of now, everything is still in the rumor stage, but the smoke is getting thicker by the day. Insiders are reporting that both teams are actively engaged in discussions, and while nothing has been finalized, the interest is real. The Cowboys are clearly in win-now mode, and this potential trade signals their intent to go all the way this season. The Raiders, meanwhile, seem to be weighing their options carefully, knowing that this decision could have a lasting impact on their future. And here's where you come in, folks. What do you think about this potential trade? Do you think the Cowboys should go all in for a player like Max Crosby or Davante Adams? Would adding a star from the Raiders be enough to push them over the edge and make them true Super Bowl contenders? Or do you think the risks outweigh the rewards? Drop your thoughts in the comments section below, and let's get this conversation going. So, as we await further developments, make sure to stay tuned to the channel. We'll keep you updated on all the latest news, rumors, and analysis. And hey, if you enjoyed this video and want more in-depth coverage of your favorite teams, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Go Cowboys! Or go Raiders! Depending on which side of this trade you're rooting for. Stay tuned.